Alright, I really hope this is working now, because otherwise I'm gonna be pissed. Okay, I think we're good now. Greetings everyone, I am Dr. J, and it's been one of those days when it comes to network. So I am late by a few minutes, thankfully. Only a few minutes, but good lord, this is not how I wanted to start my day. Not how I wanted to start the stream, by being late. So the short version is that I've been trying to set up a new network, get all of that sorted out, but the problem is that, well, whatever I'm doing with this... Oh, hang on a sec, I need to close my door real quick. Alright, I think we're good. So, about last week, someone came by with an internet company saying, hey, you've been having problems with disconnections and whatnot, right? And I said yes, and it had been something that I'd mentioned. They explained the technical reason for it and then tried to solicit, well, a different company than the one I had before, tried to solicit something that could fix it. The problem is that I got it all set up, seemed to be working just fine earlier today. I restart my computer and it's giving me problems. So, luckily I haven't killed the old plan yet, so I can use that for tonight and hopefully figure out what the hell is going on with it by the end of, well, whenever. Hopefully before I start streaming next. Oh man, might have to go into the office tomorrow if this ends up being a problem, but we shall see. Alright, which is unfortunate because I wanted to test on this since it would be less risky to test on it, but I guess we'll just have to deal with it. Either way, enough of me rambling about nonsense that's outside of my control, so right now I'm hooked to my old network and it seems like everything's stable. If I get any... well, if there's any lag, I'll know why it is, even if there won't be much I can do about it. Either way, enough complaining. We got stuff to do. So the last time we jumped into Xenoblade, it was mostly just an opportunity to knock out a lot from the many, many list of side quests that I had. So now that we are at this point, we get to have a grand old time, hopefully, seeing through everything else. Well, seeing to the main story, I should say. So just a reminder to myself. Alright, we're getting closer. Getting ever closer. We'll see how it turns out. So what's chat up to? Thoughts on the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon series? I've only played the remaster, and what I've played of that, it's okay. Nothing to write home about. Then again, I've played actual roguelikes, so that might be coloring my impression of it. It seems very much like Babby's first dungeon crawler. It has some neat ideas based on this, well, with the Pokemon franchise spin, but either way. 1440p, 144p. I can't tell if you're trolling or not, Co-Reapers, so I'll just say, sure, let's go with that. Although, everything looks stable on my end, at least for now. We'll see if it stays that way. I'll see if it stays that way. Oh, that's not ominous at all. Is it laggy for anyone else? I haven't seen any issues with my bitrate or anything of the sort. I haven't noticed any issues with the stream so far, so I'm not sure what you're reacting to, Co-Reaper, but everything seems to be fine on my end. Although let me know, if anyone else is running into problems, please let me know. Let's see what else is being said. I hear the best one is Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky, the third version of the second game. I'll have to check that out at some point. Might be worth trying to emulate then. But honestly, I've just found the remaster to be a bit meh. So, don't have much of an opinion on it thus far. Seems like a cool idea though. So was that just a random loading bar? I thought we were about to go into a cutscene. That looks fancy. Is that where we're headed? Let's see, a port terminal. Central gate. I'm sure this will have I'm sure there will be no problems here at all whatsoever. Central factory, huh?
This is the central factory within the chest of the Mechonis. Can you see the ring up ahead? At the base of that ring is a transporter that leads to Agniratha. We must first head there. This place is full of autonomous security, Mechon. Tread carefully.
No pressure. Maintenance entrance 1, huh? Alright, let's go looking around. Actually, wait a minute. I haven't been into one of these in a very long time. While people filter in, we may as well check this out. And of course, the dramatic music is still here. Oh, now it's gone. Cool. So what trials have opened up? Yeah, a decent number actually. So which ones have I not done? Alright, these.
Nopon Archsage expecting good record.
Should be relatively easy to power through given that I'm grossly overleveled right now, but we'll see what kind of challenge awaits.
Alrighty. Time to rumble.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard.
Ricky wants with me this time.
This won't take long.
Fighty. Fighty.
All right, I'm feeling it. Boom. I'm powering up. We're the best. Good thing I'm
Alright, that's round 1.
Anyone?
Everyone do good.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard.
Ricky can win for himself.
This won't take long. This is the Monarcho's power. Ricky, keep it up. Now it's right.
Oh, fine, don't let me use it. Oh, right, I just went to the wrong thing. There we go. Having to remind myself of how the mechanics work.
Get in there. Everyone, let's go.
There we go.
Straight edge.
Fighty. Fighty.
Let's keep up the pressure. Yeah.
No.
Come on.
There it is. Alright, having to remind myself of the mechanics as per usual. 2, 1.
Anyone?
Everyone do good.
Your turn.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard.
When was the last time I've been in one of these?
This won't take long.
I honestly can't remember.
Almost there. All right, I'm feeling it. We can definitely do this. We're gonna knock your block off.
Alright, that should take out both of them.
Wow, you dodge good.
Leave it to roll.
Or not.
Split edge.
Well, you should die quickly though.
Everyone, who else wants some?
Nice.
Not bad, not bad.
There we go.
Superb! Archsage thrilled beyond words. Here is little something.
Alrighty then.
I
So
can
what's the other
wait
one?
things.
Actually, what new items do you have, if
Which
anything?
one strikes fancy?
Oh yeah, I can actually do gem level 4 as well, can't I? I don't know how useful these will actually be, but still.
Archsage have no Archsage not going anywhere. Greetings.
Well, let's just check out the next trial. Third wheel, huh? See what these get me. Let's see.
Everyone await
Nopon
fierce
Archsage is the most powerful
contest.
character in Xenoblade series, but it's no bearing on the plot. Just the challenge mode runner. So, how is he the most powerful character in the series if he just... You know what? That just raises more questions than answers. I'm not even gonna prod.
Come on. All right, I'm feeling it. Turning up the heat. Right, you're a lifesaver. Head on drive. Boom. Right, you're a We can definitely do this. Spiky thing. Monado, lend us your power.
Alright, this should knock him down. Or at least do a lot of damage.
Everyone, let's go! Yeah.
Wait, when did you show up? Ah well, easy enough to just throw backslash on you.
Okay, let's finish this. Now it's right. Yeah! We're the best. Who else wants some? Victory to Ricky!
Alright, next.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard. This won't take long. Ricky can win by himself. Right, now it's right time. Let's do it. Backslash! We can definitely do this. This is the Monado's power.
There we go.
Right, nice one. Leave it to Ryan. Split edge. How good are we? Now it's right time. Take this. That's right. All right, I'm feeling it.
Almost there.
We can definitely do this. Good job, everyone.
There we go.
Let's not lose our heads, though.
Alright, you're my next target. Let's get him.
Let's go. Let's do this. Monado, lend us your power.
And let's just hurt him.
I know.
Oh, crap, I ruined it. Why do I suck?
Bring it on. Now we're getting started. Already started. All right, I'm feeling it. Shadow Eye. Now right, you're a lifesaver.
There we go.
Thank you, Ricky time.
Now it's right. Well be Ricky. We got through that pretty good. Let's not lose our heads though.
There we go.
Everyone do good.
Alrighty.
Is new high score. Here is little something.
I'll take it. Let's see, so what are the
I've been waiting.
character-specific ones? Let's see. Which ones do I have completion? Okay, so... I want to get to the main plot.
Come again.
I'll check those out later. I want to get to the main plot. Let's see, the Nippon Archsays can pull characters from other Xenoblade games into challenge within the second game, and is said to be the same character in that challenge mode. Also in 2, the Nippon Archsays makes a reference to... I'm not sure what that meme is, so I'll take your word for it. Let's see, what did you say up above? Let's see, people keep asking, as I fumble about, people keep asking about Breath of the Wild 2, and I'm just like, Nintendo will reveal the release date and release it when they feel it's ready. Well, that is Nintendo. Although, it is a little curious to me that it has taken as long as it has, but it's not as if we know exactly why it's taken so long, so there's not much use speculating.
The enemy's weak.
At least as of right
Don't
now.
drop your guard. This won't take long.
Ricky can win by himself.
Maybe once that we have a few more answers as to what's going on, maybe we could speculate, but until then, no sense fretting over it. Besides, I'm not one for open world games anyway. I'm not terribly concerned as to when it does or doesn't release. Either way. Going slower? Yeah, definitely am. Wait, that attracted my attention to me? Okay. Oh, come on, I was about to hurt you. Stop it. Yeah, well. There we go. Better have been something good in that. Yeah, that'll work, I guess. What I really want to know is when we're getting the Advanced Wars remaster. That's my question. Nintendo fans can be annoying sometimes. That's most fan bases, though. Every fan base has that little bit that you look at and think, come on, chill a little, guys, come on. You learn to deal with it, though. Let's see. Interesting that they're speeding us along this direction. Okay, so the door itself is blocked. Want us to go below? Go find... Yes, they do. Alrighty, now that we're here. Okay, why... Yes, that's one way to get us to move forward. I don't know if they necessarily needed a quest marker for that one. That one has a boss marker on it. Let's see how difficult it ends up being.
Everyone, let's go! Leave it to Ryan.
You dare challenge hereupon?
Sup?
Alright, I'm feeling it.
Why do I get the feeling that that other one will eventually join in the fight? Luckily, we've leveled up to where it shouldn't matter.
We can definitely do this. I'm powering up. I'm really feeling it.
Oh, I just realized I've taken a lot of damage. Actually, wait, I don't have Charla or good way to topple lock, do I? I literally am the healing right now, aren't I? Actually, I should have done Burninate given that. Now well. Now we can start topple locking. Or dazing, I guess. Oh, there we go. Okay, it was just another generic robot. Alright, we're fine then. When it started attacking, I was a little nervous, but still. Why did it just randomly fall down on my head? Oh, wait. New versions of the Machina Nibbler? Oh wait, it's the same version that I bought earlier. Okay. Good to know. Still impressed that they got a version of Xenoblade 1 working on the new 3DS. The maps didn't have fog and ran decently, I heard. Look. Well. And still look decent? How do you pull that off? Because the compromises that Muso had to make for Fire Emblem Warriors on DS are depressing. How do you make that work? Oh, I thought I emptied out all my crystal inventory. Dang it. Apparently I hadn't. Welp. I guess we'll see how things turn out then.
Okay, let's get on with it. This is tricky.
There we go. Awesome.
This is tricky.
There we go.
This is tricky.
There we go.
Hope this works.
To me.
Ooh, sparkly.
Oh, hey, nice. Let's see, what else can I grab from here? Yeah, I needed Blaze Defense a while back. Wouldn't be the worst thing to go for, although it looks like I don't have any... Well, And that'll work.
I've got it.
Okay, let's get on with it.
Let's just hold the button down to make this go quick.
This is pretty tiring stuff.
There we go. That should open things up enough for us to grab. Thought I had opened... Thought I had... Am I just gonna have to make it a point every time I jump into this to just grab a substantial amount? You really want us to have to work for this, don't you, game?
Leave it to Rhyme. Yeah, I'm turning up the heat.
Okay, good. I was able to get behind you. Now we get to have some fun.
I'm powering up. We need full power, Ricky. Come on. Just all right. Now tear them up. We're the best.
There we go.
Man, what a bunch of jokers. Victory to Ricky.
Wait, why are there more than one of these? Hangar access panel. What's this open up? Did I just unleash hell on myself? I guess we'll find out. This should open the way, though. And then there are more Mechon, right? Yep. Alrighty, so how dangerous are the things that we just brought out? Well, I can't run over to them immediately, so I guess we'll find out in a hurry. Alright, so those don't look like they'll hurt us. Huh. Wait, a mass-produced face. Huh. These look like they're actually dangerous.
Right.
Let's see if I can handle it.
Let me at him.
You dare challenge hereupon? Everybody,
Monado, lend us your power. Now it's right time. Backslash.
Okay, not terribly dangerous, I guess.
Come on. Beat.
Yeah, try that again. There we go.
How's that?
also try hard.
Everyone, let's go. Come on. Take this. Bring it on. We can definitely do this. Split edge. I'm powering up. Pesky thing.
And bam.
It's over.
Freaky leg fighting easy monsters.
Let's not lose our heads, though.
Is that something that Riki pulled from it? Well then. Let's see. When you review this game, you should probably reference the old version of this game, like the Wii and 3DS version. Do a comparison, look at all the differences between them. Yeah, that seems like it would be worthwhile. I'll probably end up doing that just to say, yes, this was a definitive edition. Let's see. Let's see, this would also be worthwhile since this game almost didn't come to the US. It's also why it's also why it has a UK dub, because Nintendo of Europe wanted to release it, not Nintendo of America. Ah, that would be why. Okay, I'd be curious to know why. So, wonder what would motivate Europe to go for it, but not America then. Strange. Either way. Let's see. Alright, so these two mass-produced faces were pretty easily dealt with.
Who else wants some?
The real question is how dangerous this one's gonna end up being. Although I think I need to do some gem crafting real quick. How dangerous is the new monster? But first...
Okay, let's get on with it.
Let's see how this one turns out.
This is pretty tiring stuff.
Alrighty.
Right, let's do this.
Sidekicks, try hard.
Let me at him. Now it's right Shadow Eye. Take this. I'm really feeling it. Okay.
Alright, let's see what we can do.
Ricky, it's your turn. Here, Ricky, go.
Let's inflict a different status effect.
Go. Sword drive. No escape. Okay, my turn. Keep it up. Here, Ricky, go.
More status effect.
Again. I know.
There we go.
In your face. We did it. Monado, lend us your power. No escape. I'm powering up.
Alright, get rid of that.
Alright, I'm feeling it. We can definitely do this.
Actually, I better save this for if I need to do another Monado purge.
Everyone, let's go. Powering up. Easy there, Ryan. Shadow Eye. Now it's Ryan time. Take this.
Alright, thus far it hasn't been too dangerous, but I guess we'll see.
Ready to roll.
Ooh,
Let's do this.
let's get him. Alright, let's see if we can land this. Good.
Yeah. Ryan time.
Set this up first. At least ensure that I can inflict daze.
In your face. We did it. Monado, lend us your power.
Alright, Monado purge before we end up killing ourselves. Oh, what? Well. Ah, man. That damage reflection just destroyed that attempt. Holy crap. Wow. And now we've got that thing wandering around again. Alright, we'll come back later. Not like I have to pay attention to these monsters. Well, enemies, I should say. Let's see. The amount of enemies makes sense. We are in the heart of the Mechonis. Yeah, pretty much. Gotta complain about it anyway, right? Let's see. Xenoblade 2 and 3 European does ups because it became tradition. Xenoblade... Let's see, Xenoblade X is the only one with the US dub, but Shulk and Fior's actor's voice is one of the playable characters. Let's see. That's also more of a spin-off. So they call it Xenoblade Cross instead of Xenoblade X? Huh, wonder why. Either way. What caught sight of us? Okay, seriously, what's hitting us? Okay, I'm very confused about what just happened. Also, why is... Oh, wait a minute, there was another kill quest that we had that wasn't there. That's what's up here, huh? Alrighty, kill quest time.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard.
Ricky can win by himself.
This won't take long. Alright, I'm feeling it.
He's angry. Bitey!
I'm turning up the heat. You're really getting into this, Ray. Sword drive. How good are we? We can definitely do this. I'm powering up. This is the Monado's power. I'm really feeling it. Now it's right.
There we go.
That was too easy. Man, what a bunch of jokers.
Alrighty.
Everyone do good!
Didn't end up getting it. So it's a
Let's do this.
item that I have to pick up, huh?
Kicks.
That's gonna make things fun.
I'm really feeling. All right, I'm feeling it.
Alrighty, let's get him.
You're a lifesaver. All right, now tear him up.
Nice.
Follow behind Ricky! This one soon gets easy.
Yeah.
There we go. Whoop, too quick to the draw.
We can definitely do this.
Find APs!
Monado, lend us your power. Powering up.
Woohoo! Chain attack chance time!
We're gonna knock you. You never stood a chance.
There we go.
No? Anyone?
Everyone do good.
Remind me, is this one of the ones that was time? Yes, this is one of the time-based ones. So, let's see. We'll mark it as active. Let's see if there's anything more that I can get from this one before I press on. It's having me continue going forward? Okay. We'll see if that ends up being a bad idea or not. Oh, looks like I gotta go running around anyway. So... Oh, and of course they just spawn
We can't lose.
a monster out of nowhere.
Sidekicks, try hard.
Stream edge.
Everybody,
Shadow Eye. Now it's right time. All right, I'm feeling it.
steady, chain attack.
Yeah, I'm powering up. Hammer. Beat.
Monster.
Shake your head. Eat this. We can definitely do this. Now it's right time. Ricky. Get in there.
Get up on, very cool.
There we go. Ow!
This one soon gets you.
Rude!
Backslash. Stream edge. Eat this. I'm powering up. Beat. All right, I'm feeling it. Easy attack. Now it's right time.
Special move. You bring it on.
Wow, down. Right, I can feel
There we go. Oh hey, level up. Nice. Alright, what else do we need to go after? I get the feeling if I'm not careful I'll have to fight that, so let's be mindful of that. I don't need to fight any other giant automatons today. Although I'll probably end up fighting it at some point. Alright, so how do I get up there? And it saw me. If I'm lucky though, it won't pursue. No, it'll just snipe. Alright, cool. Oh, what now? Okay, you... makes sense. Oh, there's another one that saw us? Alright, that's fine. Alright, line them up. Let's see. Let's see, Xenoblade... Let's see, Xenoblade X is US, Xenoblade Cross is Japanese because Xenoblade X had online elements. But when me first shut down, its online part died along with it. Game's still playable without it. Let's see. It's mostly single player. Okay, fair enough. So just a small distinction then.
Stay strong. I'm powering up. Heads up, guys. More painfully. Now it's right time.
Okay, you're taking a while to die. Let's just make sure you do go down.
I'm really feeling it. Ricky!
Get up on beat enemy good.
Yo! Wow, down! Ain't over yet!
There we go. Let's see, stealth arts are good on Shulk and Melia. Yes, they've been quite useful so far.
Alright, I'm feeling it. Attach! Shadow Eye, I'm powering up. Hammer!
Ricky sidekicks do good.
We ain't even started yet, Gramps.
When did you show up? Who invited you?
This is the Monado's power!
Ah, well, you can die too, I guess.
It's over. Who else wants some?
Not bad, not bad.
Of course. Well, I'm unlikely to use these, so may as well. Now we can grab them. I'd hope that I wouldn't have to worry about it. I do. At least they're all level 4 crystals, so at least it'll be relatively straightforward. Alright, let's just throw everything into this, see how it turns out.
I've got it.
Okay, let's get on with it.
This is better than usual.
Nice. Now what's terrain defense? This'll work.
I've got it.
Okay, let's get on with it. We did it! Yeah, this is well made.
Nice. I don't know what terrain defense will end up doing, but you know what? I need to blaze through these, and I'm not terribly concerned about what they are right now. This'll do.
I've got it.
Okay, let's get on with it. Finished.
Alrighty. Not the greatest result, but that's okay. Let's go one more round. That'll do.
I've got it.
Okay, let's get on with it. Yeah, this
Nice.
is well made.
Alright, that should delay things for a little bit. Let's press on. Alright, so then the third piece is over this way, huh? See if there's anything interesting to collect up here. Let's see. Auto attack stealth is better on Shulk than on Melia. Yep. Do I have any auto attack stealth on Melia right now? I'll have to check. Still, I'm pretty sure I've maxed out Shulk's I've maxed out Shulk's agility by virtue of gems, so might be worth checking to see what else I can tack on. Auto attack stealth probably wouldn't be the worst idea, but it's just a matter of figuring out, okay, what would be the wise decision at this point. Oh wait, there's somebody else attacking, isn't there? Well, let's incite this thing too, just for fun.
And nothing's gonna stop us.
Wait, I don't hear Ryan. That was weird.
Alright, I'm feeling it. We can definitely do this. Powering up. Monado, lend us your power.
There we go. Oh wait, Ryan's dazed. Let's fix that. There we go.
I'm feeling it. We can definitely do this.
Well, if this one's aggroed hit against Ryan, there we go. Get some good damage down. And then this should hit a couple. Nice.
Everyone, let's do this.
Very nice.
Ricky, it's your turn.
Leave it to Hero Power. You'll be slow, Ryan.
Go.
And down it goes.
Yeah, well played. We did it. Eat this. Now it's right time.
Wow, that got up fast.
Bring it on.
Is it immune to daze or something? That seemed a little too fast. Well, should be down soon. Almost there. Come on.
We can definitely do this. You never stood a chance.
There we go.
Not bad.
Let's not lose our heads, though.
Okay, so now that we're able to blast open that way, we can carry on. Oh nice, Ryan leveled up. Huh, wonder if that was another part for character 7. Let's see. Now I'm gonna have to walk? Alrighty. I'm just gonna ignore whatever that is. Wonder what those elevators take us to. I wonder what those elevators take us to. I'll have to check it out eventually. Okay, that's really starting to get annoying. I just want to collect stuff, dang it. Well. Either way. Let's see. This is also why Melia can afford to doesn't need to worry about running anti-mechon weapons, because she does ether damage, which also affects mechon armor. And she only has one physical art, which is only used in combination with Starlight to get a free topple. Okay. So I can focus more on, less on auto attack and more on utility for her weaponry. I'll keep that in mind. That's the impression I got just from looking at her skill set, but still. Alright, then we can just... Okay, where are you having me go then? Area maps. In the whole... Well, let's go find out, I guess. At least I've got the quest marker for when I'm done here. Although I'm confused as to why they would... And I guess we'll find out real quick, won't we? What, did they want us to use every lift in existence first? Alright, we'll head back down. This is really where they want us to go. Actually, it gives us another shot at that named face mechon, doesn't it? They want us to drop down more specifically? Alrighty then. Might as well grab this while I'm here. Alright, so that one won't aggro us. Do I want to take another shot at this guy? Well, if I do, who do I want to swap in? Problem is, Riki has a little bit of healing, so... I don't know if I can necessarily do a lot with Topple, but... Well, I just need to keep an eye on the purge mechanic, and I should be fine. Let's try again. Yeah, I should put auto attack stealth on if you keep turning around on me. There we go. Alright, keep an eye out for the aura.
Yeah, all together now. Run with your shoulder.
Ricky shows secret noble special moves! Ricky find item!
Eat this. I'm powering up.
Cross power!
Sledgehammer.
Ready, steady, chain attack!
Now it's Ryan's time.
Alright, let's lock it down.
Ricky, it's your turn.
Leave it to Hero Pod! No be slow, Ryan!
Go. Ain't over yet. Got it.
And drop this on it.
Going well. Keep it up.
Leave it to Hero Pod! You can do it!
Good, that's where it ends. That gives me a chance to
Nicely
deal with the aura.
Seal back. No escape.
Cool.
Alright, I'm feeling it. I'm powering up.
Ah, crap, Ryan's really low.
We can definitely.
Well,
No way.
No Ricky getting
Okay. Ricky, be careful.
okie dokie so.
Come on. This is the Monado's power. Sword drive. Monado, protect us. Now it's Ryan's time.
oh, he's alive.
Bring it on.
And not fast enough. Damn it.
Alright, I'm feeling it. Sledge edge.
Alright, I just need to do enough damage to where...
Battle soul. We can definitely
Actually, I
do
think
this.
this will help.
Shadow Eye.
Nope, made things worse.
Thanks. This is the Monado's power.
Bit of a risk doing this, but you know what? I need the talent gauge up.
Now we're putting together.
So only need Hero on Ricky.
Hammer. Wait. Easy there.
Alright, now let's keep him up.
Alright, I'm feeling it.
There we go.
We win.
Victory to Ricky!
Man, what a bunch of jokers.
Whew. Alright. Just needed to be more careful and we were good to go. Oh, that's why we needed to run back over here. Okay. We needed to actually create the explosive after we were done with it. Okay, that makes more sense. Let's see, don't forget the Collectopedia for Mechonis Field and the Central Factory. I'll try and keep it in mind. Well, let's see what I already have for that. Been a while since I've last looked at this. Oh, I finished this one up. Nice. Because I do look at this on occasion in between streams, so it's not as if I'm completely ignoring it, it's just been... Well, it's not been a major priority. Let's see... Oh hey, this is done now. Nice. I don't know where I got that other thing, but I'll take it. Still haven't found that, huh? I'll have to find an excuse to go into the High Entia tomb at some point. Not sure where in Magna Forest I can find that. Still don't know how to get further in the Bionis interior, although I'll probably end up finding out at some point. And then Colony 6. I could probably just keep doubling back there every now and then to grab that. Now, Central Factory. There we go. May as well see to what I've got so far. Whoops, wrong button. Wikipedia. There we are. Oh, what's new here? Oh, this got maxed out. I'll need to go digging around for Shulk's special thing before too long then. And what should I have you work on next? Let's go with Strength. I'm using you more as a damage dealer. Alright, onward we tread. Fine, don't clear the blast zone. And then just yawn about it after. Welp. Oh. Oh yeah, well, if they've offered themselves up after teleporting in between areas while fast traveling, let's get them. Should be relatively quick pickings.
You're really getting into this ride. Split edge. Now it's right time. Take this. Come on. Pesky thing. Sword drive. I'm really feeling it.
There we go.
We can definitely do this.
Fighting a normal level 10 enemy when a level 80 gorilla comes over and just murders you in one hit.
Okay. Just one more left.
Well, luckily I haven't had to deal with that too much in this game.
Now it's right time. We got through
It's been a very rare occurrence.
None? Anyone?
Not bad.
I mean, I've heard of cool guys not looking at explosions, but I've never heard of cool guys yawning at explosions. Either way. Oh, and of course there's another quest that I can... Actually, 2 quests that I can start up. Well, let's grab them while we're here.
Welcome.
I don't know what to do. The scheduled inspection is just around the corner, but I have a bad feeling something is going to go wrong. You'll listen? Oh, thank you. Here's the thing. I'm in charge of inspecting the ether exhaust system, but I'm almost certain something will go wrong this time. I have a sense for these things. I'm sure something terrible is going to go wrong this year. It comes around once every 10 years, so I suppose I can skip it just this once, but it doesn't feel right. So will you check on the ether exhaust system for me? I'll be so grateful. Alrighty then. Check out the nothing seems out of the ordinary. Okay. Well, I've maxed out. Actually, what is my affinity with everyone right now? Yeah, making progress. Let's mess with the party arrangement. Yeah, this is fun. Oh, there you are, up on the walkway.
How's it going?
The other day, I met another Homs just outside the village. Looks like we weren't the only ones who survived. His name is Theo, and he was a member of Recon Squad. I'd never met him, but I'd heard all sorts of good things about him.
How's it going?
Ever since I arrived in the village, everyone has helped me so much. Take Zekit for one. She's done so much for me. She has looked after me from the day I was brought here. Okay, are you gonna give me the quest anytime soon? Come on, where is it? Been looking for so long, I'm almost ready to give up. I'd tell all of you what I'm doing, but it's really embarrassing. It's certainly not something I could talk to another guy about. That's easily dealt with.
How's it going?
Unless I'm supposed to have only guys in the party. Sadly, you did not hear my favorite post-battle dialogue. Well, I'll go digging around for it later. What do you want from me? What, do I need it to be Fiora leading?
How's it going?
If you don't... Oh, of course it was Fiora. If you don't mind me asking, what's wrong? Hey, I know that voice. Fiora? Yes, it is you. Is that you, Carlos? We all thought you died at the Battle of Sword Valley. Oh, thank the stars. You're really alive. I fell down from the sword and the villagers helped me back here. Wow, that's amazing. I can't believe it. The colony residents are going to be overjoyed when they hear. Oh man, this brings it all back. I haven't seen you since I enlisted in the defense force. And you look so different. Wow. Well, a few things have changed for me since then. But back to you. Is something wrong? Oh yeah, I was so happy to see you again I almost forgot. I've lost something really important to me. It's the sword on which I swore an oath to my best friend. We enlisted in the defense force at the same time. What happened to it? I think I must have lost it when I fell off the sword. I haven't seen it since that day. Would you mind if I helped you? I mean, it would mean a lot if you would let me do this for you. I kind of feel it's fate that we met here today. I know I can find it. Ha! Just like when you were a kid. Rash enough to just accept any challenge no matter how difficult. I can see why Vanguard wanted you for the defense force. Rash? Come on, don't be so mean. I saw what happened at the start of this game. We all thought you were dead. I'm sorry, Fiora. I'm just glad you haven't lost that sweet old Fiora charm. Okay then, so you'll look for it? The Oath Sword, huh? Start looking around the wrist of the fallen arm. I'll be looking elsewhere in the meantime. That okay with you? Alright, that's one thing that I can look around for while I'm here. First, though, I need to turn it. I have a quest to turn in, so let's change the time around. And like clockwork, literally.
Hi there.
You got all the materials I needed. Thank you so much. Now I can build a brand new gun. By the way, not that I was lying about protecting the village, but the main thing I want to protect is my family. Oh, that's a thought. As my thanks to you, here's my original gun. The one that's too complicated for me to use. I bet you're skilled enough to know what to do with it. Yes, it's definitely better off in your hands. I expect the gun is happier this way as well. I wasn't giving it the best treatment. Alrighty then. Let's see how good this gun is. Powerful over a short range, specifically. I don't know if it's usable in the same... well... Alrighty. Let's go ahead and... let's see. So let's go ahead and look for this Oath Sword real quick while we're here. It said look around the wrist, right? So that would be about... oh, it's over. It's tucked away in there? Alright. Trying to remember how to get over there. Ah, that's how I get up and down from here. Alright, cool. What JRPG is the worst voice let's see. What JRPG is the worst voice acting of the ones you've played? All the ones I've played before now have been old enough that they didn't have voice acting, unless you count Fire Emblem games as JRPGs. So... this game has simultaneously the best and worst. For better or worse. There we go. Oh hey, anything interesting in here? That could be useful. Surprised at how quickly we could find it, though. Alright. Let me just run back. I'll probably need to change the time again. And that's simple enough to do, since I know when he shows up. Alright, change time.
How's it going?
Carlos, that smile. You must have... The sword. You found it. Is this the sword you were looking for, Carlos? That's it. You found it. This is the sword on which I swore an oath to my friend. Where did you find it? It was embedded in the power pipe ruins. It's tougher than it looks. No, it's a crummy sword, alright. It was a massive stroke of luck that it didn't shatter on impact. I told you so. I knew I could find it for you. Heh, you were right. What would I have done without you to sort me out? Even if it seemed a bit rash on your part, I'm glad you helped me. But now I can uphold the oath that I made. I promised to protect Natalia for as long as I draw breath. The sword is really important to you, eh? I'm glad it worked out for you. Well, I guess this isn't much, but I want you to have my daggers. They're well made, have sturdy grips, and will serve you well. I have my old sword now, so I won't be needing them anymore. It's the least I can do to say thank you for finding it. Thank you, Fiora. Don't mention it, Carlos. It was my pleasure. Okay, let's see how good these daggers are. Oh, that got me another skill branch. Nice. Counterattack rate. That sounds interesting. Let's go with that. Now, let's take a look at these daggers. Let's see, it was one of these, right? Oh, give me a second. Alright, sorry about that. My roommate just wanted to ask something. Okay, now, this is a reminder, so... Is this a monster that I need to find at a specific time of day? Either exhaust system. Oh, it's just over that way? Alright, that should be relatively straightforward. Let's go. I'll go ahead and follow the path laid out. And then we can continue on with the main story. Oh, they want me to go that way. Okay. Let's see, the worst voice acting I've seen in a JRPG is Star Oceans 3. It gets really bad sometimes. Like, so bad it makes me say who thought that voicing was a good idea. Or voice acting was a good idea. If you're curious, let's see, look up a ending between what I assume to be two specific characters. Do I really want to torture myself on that, though? That doesn't sound very, well... I have a very low tolerance for cringeworthy nonsense, let me put it that way. Okay. Well, technically I've seen to the Collectopedia here on the Fallen Arm, but I may as well keep wandering around a bit. Can always just hand him off his gifts, right? There we go. Alrighty, let's see how tough this monster ends up being. Well, Mechon, I should say. We can manage that.
Okay, let's sort this out nice and quickly.
Ricky, not like this.
The electromagnetic tempest will swallow you.
Gravity things are really heating up.
Fire! I'm feeling pretty good.
We ought to have fun. Ricky wants fun too.
Try and catch me!
Fire!
I just realized that there's a lot in Fiora's kit that's contingent on topple, and I don't have a way to topple enemies in this group right now.
Just a little more.
Actually, maybe I should pair her up with Rhyme then. Or add Rhyme into the party next time around. Unless there's something in her kit that allows me to trigger that, but with how many ways there are to set that up.
I'm gonna go all out. Thank you. Go! Double blade! Okay, critical push, guys. Let's do it!
Soon get sleepy.
I can do it! I know I can! I feel like we can beat
There we go.
Not bad. Not bad.
Okay, let's get going.
Let's see. Most of the Star Ocean 3 acting is mostly just mediocre, but it can get really bad sometimes. Oh boy. So is this just dub acting that's bad, or is it just bad acting in general? Because there seems to be a very clear distinction between bad dub voice acting and bad acting.
Welcome.
Mechon were in the ether exhaust system? I'd gone alone as scheduled. Thank you. Thank you so much. Might have never made it out of there if I had not sent you ahead. This is gonna happen every time I go to inspect the place. Wish it were scheduled to take place every 100 years. Then I would only have a panic attack once every century. I mean, if you've got that long to live to where you remember all of that, my gosh, that sounds awful. I actually managed to get 5-star on that. Makes me think I'm not putting nearly enough effort into the other areas as this is the progress I've made. Either way, back to the main story. There's something over that way. I'm curious. I know this isn't the closest exit, but let's go this way anyway. I'm curious to know what is over at that mining spot. Thoughts on Square Enix games? Well, Square Enix as a company or their games? Because I haven't played too many of their games. but I mean, I've enjoyed Final Fantasy VII. I enjoyed the Chrono games. Couldn't tell you what the hell happened in Chrono Cross, but apart from that, they're fun enough. Haven't played more of their recent stuff lately, though. Huh? A timed quest? Huh, should I be wandering around a little more?
Come on, we can do it.
You dare challenge hereupon?
Don't let a single one escape.
Hey, you!
And move.
No! Ricky, find item!
Oh, that did a lot.
The electromagnetic tempest will swallow you.
Steady, chain attack!
I have clear shot. Ready and waiting.
Sorry!
Follow my lead.
Alright, let's see how this one goes.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have a way of inflicting topple on this team. I clearly thought ahead. This has got plenty of ways to inflict damage.
Yikes. Fiora. I'm gonna go all out. ECS. Mode B.
Everybody, Ricky sidekicks too good!
Thank you, almighty Ricky. We can do it. Double blade.
I like how much Riki... Well, I love how much Fiora is just amused whenever Riki says anything.
Wonderful to be with everyone. And you too, Fiora. Ricky getting serious time. Just a little more. Keep it up, everyone. Victory's on our side.
Alright, there's another one down.
Thunderbolt. Fire.
Glad I put the extra agility on this one.
Getting hotter. The electromagnetic tempest will
Ah, jeez, did you attract their attention, Riki? Come on.
I like this flow. Looks like we don't need my medical skills. Spirit blade. You're out of here. Double blade.
At least I don't have to think for this one.
Good to go. Chain attack would be good now. I feel stronger. Yeah, fire it up. Follow my lead. Air fang. Shala. I'm on it. Metal blast. Ricky.
Here, Ricky!
Down it goes. Oh, nice. Pretty good rewards. Go with this. There we go.
Anytime, any place. I like this flow. Air fang. Feel the weight of your existence. My rifle's getting hotter. Looks like we don't need my medic. I like this. That's
There we go.
I'm gonna go all out. You're out of here. Good hit would be good now. Yeah, fire it up.
Nah, I don't need chain attack.
The electromagnetic tempest will swallow you.
Although I suppose if I'm looking for a way to inflict topple, I could bring Dunban or
Beat us.
Melia into the group and swap Riki out.
Let's keep on going like this, guys.
There we go. Take a further look at the Affinity Chart. Alright, so Melia's got a... So Melia's just middling with everyone. Fiora still has a lot of work across the board. And let's swap Melia in. Actually, let's swap Dunban in. Actually, can Dunban inflict topple? Well, I know Melia can. Let's just run with this for now. Okay. Area maps. Alright, let's carry on. Whoop. For a second, I thought I had sent myself to my doom. Surprised there isn't anything hidden on that. Alright, let's carry on. Let's see. Did you know the first Tales of game, Tales of Fantasia? What's this? Sorry, I'm getting distracted by everything. Let's see. That's a vocal song in the opening credits and minor voice acting. Let's see. I'll have to check the link you said after the stream is over. Oh, what's this? 2 pieces of the black styrene we need to find. This has got the rebuilding moving along back in Colony 6. Ah, interesting. Although I don't know how far along I'm supposed to be with Colony 6 stuff. If I'm not mistaken, there are 18 chapters, so I'm gonna need to move it the hell along before too much time. I just don't know what's generally accepted to be okay as far as the rebuilding effort at this stage in the game. Okay, so we got that over there. For a second I thought Charlotte was gonna take a tumble. Let's see, I recommended you... If you want to play Fantasy, I'd recommend a fan translation of the SNES or PS1 versions. Let's see. And don't play the GBA version because of poor performance. Alrighty. Also mistranslations? Oh boy.
Exactly how you feel. You're out of here. Poison! Spear blade! Vertical! Double blade! Fire! Summon! ECS! Mode B! 1, 2, cross impact! Now! Healing! Heal barrier! I feel the ether. My right is getting hotter. Yikes! Fiora! Good footwork! Keep it up! I'm gonna go all out.
There we go. And there's more black styrene. Actually, out of curiosity, what is the progress on Colony 6 rebuilding? Is there anything that I can fill out right now? I don't know how hard it is to find those particular elements, but... I feel like I've seen silver antilles around somewhere. Don't know about the rest, though. Actually, that uses most of my money, doesn't it? Wait, they seriously mistranslated Ragnarok as kangaroo? What? How do you mess that up?
Helping each other is our greatest strength. Melia, couldn't have said it better myself. Poison now! Summon Aqua! Now! Double blade! Summon Bolt! Mode B! Go!
Oh jeez, that's actually hurting.
I'm not gonna lose. Bolt! Almost there. I can do it. I know I can. Thunder bullet! Respond! And we're okay. Let's stay alert. I see your strength is the genuine article.
There we go. Gonna need to keep fighting a bunch of these, aren't I?
Okay, let's go. Display no mercy. Don't let a single one
Alright,
escape.
here we go.
I'm feeling pretty good. Your action's impressing, Fiora. Thunder bullet! Gravity zero! Metal blast! Spear blade! Now! Healing go! It's flowing through me! Ow! What a pain! They're coming in drones!
Wow, did I accidentally attract the attention of another one? Yeah, looks like I did.
The electromagnetic templar. You're up next. Okay.
And this should hit both of them.
My turn. Spear break. Ha! Let us move in for the kill. Victories in our sights. Bravo. Oh, bravo. Anytime, any place. You're out of here. Try and catch
Oh
me.
jeez.
Heal barrier. Things are really heating up.
Huh? What's this? Well, if it's not that much damage, I don't have to worry about it that much, right? Unless we just kill it outright. Guess that technically solves the problem.
Stronger. I agree. Spearman. Ow! That's scorching hot. No problem at all. Let
There
us
we go.
remain vigilant. Okay, let's get going. Is everybody ready?
Okay, I'm not sure what the camera did there, but
Don't let a single one
daring
escape.
assault. Surprise quest. You discover Mechon waiting when you enter the factory. Breakthrough? Alrighty, let's get him.
Take me lightly at your peril. Melia, let's go! Now! Gravity zero!
Things are really heating up.
Go, Shala! The ether is flowing through me! Mad yikes! Fiora!
There we go.
I'm gonna go all out. You're out of here! Chain attack, ready and waiting. What I need.
Yeah, that should deal a decent amount of damage either way.
Okay!
Or at least some damage, apparently.
Leave it to me. Prepare yourself. Mind blast! I like this flow. Looks like we don't need my medical skills. None can oppose us. We were amazing. We can do it.
Alright, let's see if I can line up a shot on more than one.
I'll annihilate you.
Oh, looks like I'll get all three. Nice. Ooh!
1, 2, cross it. It has fearsome power, Fiora. Fiora, thunderbolt! Steady blade! Helping each other is our greatest strength, and together, no one can beat us. Spear blade!
Oh, what's this? Ooh, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah, yeah! This is the way to do it. Melia, we don't have much time.
Don't panic. There's no need for alarm.
Prepare yourself.
Well, that should prevent the arc from happening, so in theory that works.
Try and dodge this. Let us end this in one go, Charlotte.
Or it still did the damage.
Ha! The weak spot. Melia! Fantastic. Things are going to plan. Now! First,
Oh, wait a minute, you actually inflicted topple.
everyone, prepare for a chain attack. Ready to go.
And then I didn't properly respond. And then I just attracted more attention, I think.
Follow my lead.
Wait, when did Melia drop?
The electromagnetic test. Charla, you're up next. My
Well,
turn. Hey, not so fast. My turn.
I did not think this through.
Zero.
Maybe I should have been piloting Melia instead.
We did it.
Oh well, at least that gave me enough to where I could get myself back on my feet.
Feel the weight of your existence. Summon now.
Just a little more.
Keep it up, everyone. Soaring coming. Fiora. Nicely done.
Okay, way too many people are targeting Melia. I need to change that.
I'm not gonna lose.
Easiest way to get their attention? Oh, now they're all focused on Charlotte. That's arguably worse.
I'm not good to go. Yeah, yeah. Let's keep on going. You're out of here. ECS, mode B. 1, 2. I'm not doing too well. How's this? Kill bullet. Clear. No, I could do it. I know building within me. Summon flare.
Alright, let's see how many I hit with this one.
Over here, slow coat. Shala, I'd expect no less from you. I think we can do it.
Okay, good.
Summon my rifle's getting hotter.
That's one of the important ones down.
You wouldn't want to let us down now. Everyone, prepare for a chain attack.
Oh, perfect. Hopefully I can set up something with this.
The electromagnetic tensor.
Let's just try and do a bunch of damage all at once. Okay, good. At least we knock out the main ones.
I never get used to this feeling.
Summon flare.
Alrighty.
None can oppose us. This is how we do it. Over here, slow coat. Shala, I'm glad that didn't hit you. I think we can do it. Yeah. Summon bolt. Looks like we
Let's see, did you know that Tales of, Mario Tennis, Star Ocean, and Dark Souls share the same composer? All of them? I mean, I've seen a lot. Well, I've seen a few composers that have, well, a massive portfolio. Because I think.
wake up.
Oh, you were asleep. Oh, that's why.
I feel stronger.
Because I think something like a bunch of different smatterings of games I've played. I think Jeremy Solis had a hand in. Because I think he did what? Knights of the Old Republic. He did Supreme Commander, Icewind Dale.
I'm not doing too
He's done a bunch of different stuff. And Skyrim, I think, is the main one that people know him
I thought
for.
it would be much easier. I prepared myself for the worst. I thought we were done for.
Yeah, I do not blame you for thinking that. Oh, man. Because, yeah, there's a lot of people out there that have quite the varied... Well, quite the varied... What? Portfolio. That's probably the best way to put it. You see that with all sorts of people. Composers, voice actors, developers. You certainly find people who settle into a niche, but some people just will cast a wide net and you'll see them all over the place, even when you don't necessarily expect to see them. And that is the fun part about music, is that you can apply it to anything. And theoretically it gets better. Okay. And we get to do this some more. Yay. And that should work. And we'll keep going with this. This seems to work best for what I've got right now, at least as far as Affinity's concerned.
Yeah, this is
I wonder if it's
well-made.
possible to get 400%. There we go.
I've got it.
Okay,
Let's
let's
see.
get on with it.
Modis. Actually, I'm not sure if that is pronounced. I'm not sure if that is spelled correctly. It's hard to tell sometimes. Let's see. He does most of the tales in Star Ocean. Mario Tennis. He did. And Mario Tennis. He did Dark Souls, like the Great Grey Wolf's song. Okay. I'm not super familiar with Dark Souls, so I'm not entirely sure where that appears or what it sounds like, but I'll take your word for it. As you can probably tell, I'm not nearly as learned. Let's see, ever play Spyro?
Okay,
That would be
let's
perfect
get
for
on
Through the
with it.
Looking Glass. I have heard it mentioned as a good possibility for Through the Looking Glass, I just have no experience with it, so
Yeah, this is well made.
I could see that being fun. It's just a matter of finding time for it. I feel like I'm gonna be reciting this like a mantra, but the answer to everything is eventually. You never know when you're gonna necessarily have time for it all. There we go.
I've got it.
Okay, let's get on with it.
This is a good result.
Alright. You know what? I don't care too much about the level 3 at this point.
I've got it.
Okay, let's
Let's
get
just
on
do a
with it.
smattering.
Finished.
And that'll work. Alright, that should let me grab that. Now we carry on. Let's see, if you play Spyro 3, the 8 PS1, play the green label version. It has all the music. The original black label version plays the first homeworld theme on the final boss. Wow, that's an oversight and a half. How did QA not pick up on that? Oh, look, another thing I have to deal with. At this rate, I should probably just expect that we'll be able to... Well, at this rate, I should just hope that we get to the main quest point instead of actually completing the main quest point. Or a main quest point. Alright, I won't be able to avoid you, so let's just take you let's just attack you head on.
Display no mercy. Summon now. I'm feeling pretty good. Your actions impress me, Fiora. Thunderbolt! Now we're working as
I think it was a glitch because the music is in the files. All the same, I wonder if it's such a common thing though, how does a glitch like that get... You know what, I do QA, I should know better. You never know. I mean, computers are weird, to be fair. They do exactly what you tell them. No more, no less. And unfortunately, that sometimes means you give it instructions that confuse it.
I'm gonna go all out.
There we go. Huh. That was it? Unless there's more to see. Oh wait. Is that it? It feels like it's too easy. Okay, that was too easy. Ah, this is how they get you. Wait, boss music?
The electromagnetic temple helping each other is our greatest strength. Melia, couldn't have said it better myself. Summon Earth. Gravity zero.
Oh, jeez.
ECS. Mode B. Almost there.
I mean, they're dying quickly enough, but
Double blade.
I guess we'll see.
Melia, that's the spirit. Things are going to plan. I'm not gonna lose. 1, 2, cross it. Getting hotter. Summon. I feel stronger. Now you're out of here. Encounter. Almost there. Don't lose focus. Let's keep up this pace and finish this. The electromagnetic.
Oh, jeez.
This will swallow you. Gotta cool off. I fear. No, don't give up. Everyone, prepare for a chain attack. Yes.
Oh, good, we can take the pressure off for a little bit.
The electromagnetic temple. Sharla, you're up next. Okay.
Get everybody up.
Melia, your turn. Leave it to me. Summon Earth.
Probably not the most useful use of a chain attack, but you know what? I did need a bit of a lull to give a chance to heal Melia.
You're out of here.
Oh, jeez.
Is that all the backbone you have?
Get him up, get him up, get him up, get him up.
I'm not sure how. Hang in there.
Okay, good.
Just a little longer.
And there's only one enemy left. Even better.
I can do it. I know I can. My rifle's getting hotter. Melia, let's go. Do not be counter. I'm with you, Summon. I thought I was a goner there. I'm not gonna lose. I feel.
Maybe I should have taken control of Melia.
Within me.
She seems to be the more complicated one and the one that the AI has trouble managing. Because it seems able to manage Melia just fine, and it's not as if it needs to be super intelligent with Fiora either, apart from maybe the double blade.
The electromagnetic tempest will swallow you.
The rest, though, well, ow.
Come on your feet. Thank you. Double blade.
Down you go.
And we're okay. Let us remain vigilant. Okay, let's get going.
Ow. At least this game will give you really good music to edit with when you review it. Yep, that is always the fun part of... Well, that is a fun part when I'm trying to figure out review, well, when I'm doing the video editing portion, is trying to think, okay, what music do you have? What works best for specific moments? And trying to figure out those little eccentricities can be amusing. Because I've been running into that a little bit with the Torchlight 2 video, because it's a lot of atmospheric stuff, which, no matter how you spin it, it's all very similar. So it's always fun to try and figure out exactly how to make that. Oh boy.
I see you finally decided to show up. Let's see if we can bust these rust buckets like last time.
Think we can do it?
We'll get them. With this many troops on our side, we don't even need Shulk's help.
You're telling me you're more worried about the kid's schedule? Kinda soft for you, Thorin.
Shut up! Get moving!
I've been more worried about you guys.
Division 4, defend the barrier. Division 6, assist any wounded Homs.
Bring it on! These High-Entia may be a bunch of sissies, but they've got some pretty nifty gear!
That idiot! He'll get his head knocked off at this rate! Ha!
Keep it up! Show everyone the power of the Nopon!
Wait, where are the Nopon anyway?
Fight like a
Wait.
Nopon, Ricky!
Wait, they're in literal.
We have gained the upper hand.
Sire, if we hold our current position, a great victory is within our grasp.
It is still too early to come to that conclusion. The enemy still has hidden forces.
Your Highness, enemy reinforcements approaching from above.
Bases?
It's a Face Squadron.
Yep.
They're here.
As expected.
Divisions 1 to 3, continue supporting the Homs and encircle the faces.
Your Highness, think of yourself!
Once the Vanguard has been eliminated, we must join the fight. Better that than die as cowards. Move!
Wait, wasn't your thing on fire, Dixon? Are you about to?
Your exhaust pipe and smoking.
Are you about to get yourself killed, buddy? Oh no, you're about to die, aren't you?
Who hasn't had a taste yet? Eat this!
Hello, boys!
Should have stayed at home, lousy junk bots.
Okay, how are you this good?
They're doing rather well. I do so enjoy a good show.
Oh no, I have a bad feeling about
But they have
this.
yet to unleash their power and fulfill their true potential.
Deadbeat drones! Come out and face us like real machines! I'll sort out the lot of you, scum!
That was an abrupt ending for that audio? Okay. Well then. Glad to see they're doing well, I guess? What's new here? Ah, nice, you unlocked that. What about you? Ah, you finished going down this route? Excellent. Alright, start on this one then. At least that simplifies things for me. Yes, the Nopon ride in baskets hanging from dragons. Well, that's what's weird. They look like... what's that flying dinosaur called? My brother's gonna kill me when he finds out that I've forgotten the name. What are they called? I think I remember the name. You know what? I'm gonna make sure. I think it's called... Yeah, Pteranodons. Yeah, that was it. They look like just... Why are they flying around in Pteranodons? Just throw the Pteranodons at them just on their own. Come on, guys. So silly. The Mechonis capital, huh? What the heck is that? Alright. Off we go. Looks like we're about to hit a story point, though. Rule of cool? That only goes so far, though.
So this is the Mechonis capital.
Yes, Agniratha. The heart of the Machina civilization.
It looks so desolate. Like there are no signs of anyone living here.
It truly is a soulless city.
Here, bad place. Ricky want to go.
So the Machina built this whole city? Not too shabby.
It looks like the buildings have been here for a very long time.
Look, Shulk. Dino Beast. Dino Beast eat city.
Wait, oh, that's a
A
Telethia.
dino beast? Here?
But how?
It is a Telethia.
It looks like it's stone.
Why would there be a Telethia in a place like this?
The fossilized Telethia are what remain of the beasts that attacked the capital in the ancient battle.
Why did the Telethia attack your city? Wasn't the ancient battle only between the Bionis and the Mechonis themselves?
The answer to your question can be found in that tower, the data center. It is better that you see with your own eyes. Only then will you truly understand what happened between the Bionis and the Mechonis.
There's about to be a major lore dump, isn't there? Let's see. After this city, most of Mechonis becomes unreachable. So what you're... Oh god, that's a lot of quest markers. But wait, there's a camp up ahead? So does that mean... So what's... So are there still people living here then? The implication of earlier seemed to suggest that most of the Machina were in hiding in the Fallen Arm. What's all this then? Okay, so... Oh man, is this where we get all of the Agniratha quests? Actually, I'll need to check the spelling again. Possession of excess power. Area maps. Agniratha. Okay, cool. This is where we get all of the... Let's see. Specified Telethia. I'm not sure I want to help out, but... Shop terminal. What's this have for us? Stuff that can presumably... Switch over to Shulk to get an idea as to... Okay, so higher physical defense. Given that we're in Mechonis territory, that makes a degree of sense. It looks like a good chunk of it is fewer specific equipment as well. Huh. Improved Machina weapons. Let's see, so this would be... Well, Actually, not improved. Huh. Either way. I prepare materials for the damaged structure. Alright, so you're in a state of perfection. Interesting that they frame it as perfection more so than anything else. Huh. What are you? Another civil protection terminal? Okay, so what I'm seeing here is that we've got... Although interesting that they're front-loading all of these quests right now and centralizing them here. Mainnet effigy 0 status normal. Worshipper count. Huh. I'm not sure what to make of all of this. I see you're maxed out as well. I feel like I'm gonna run into that for a while until I can hash out everything else. Either way. Huh. If I press ahead, will I hit a point of no return? Because it feels like we're about to hit somewhere really important in the story. I have to go to the data center. You're not letting me do any of the side quests. Not yet, anyway. Okay, that's definitive. How expensive is this stuff here? Not terribly. And I could just buy it anyway for the aesthetic part of it anyway. Okay, so the point of no return isn't yet? I'm assuming that I probably should have been more specific on that. Well, I'm sure there will be a major quest marker denoting when that does occur. The point of no return is later? Got it. I figured they wouldn't throw that many side quests at us and then have a point of no return immediately after, but then again...
It looks like the power's up and running.
That's convenient.
Fiora, what's the matter?
Everyone, follow me.
Something's wrong. Something's not right.
What is that? It looks like it's here. But it's just an image. No way. Whoa! You're right.
These are memories of a time long forgotten.
Fiora.
Hey,
They were left behind by the Machina
Before they abandoned this place, so that others may know their story.
Her voice sounds like...
In ancient times, when the Bionis and the Mechonis came into existence, I was born as well.
And who are you?
Just as the Bionis had a soul, I came to exist in this world.
Huh.
As the soul of the Mechonis.
So I was right. Huh.
I created my children on Mechonis, and acquired this body. They called themselves Machina. And Mechonis was transformed into a world brimming with life. The Machina gave rise to an advanced civilization and built this great city.
This city?
Can't believe it used to be so lively.
They lived their lives in peace and harmony. The gentle Machina worshipped me. Life also flourished on Bionis. The Machina generously shared the fruits of their civilization with the peoples of the Bionis.
But what
They
happened?
believed their two worlds would grow hand in hand. Then, a terrible fate descended on them from above.
Wait, who's that child?
Is that the Monado?
But why? Why would the Bionis...
Wielding the Sword of Light, the Bionis attempted to destroy the Machina.
Are those Telethia?
I tried to save the Machina and confronted the Bionis. And so, I confronted Zanza.
Zanza?
Wait. So... Wait, is Zanza the soul of the Bionis then?
The battle waged on and on. Even as our life forces depleted, Zanza and I continued to fight. However, it did at last come to an end.
And mutually assured destruction.
The giant.
This is when Zanza was imprisoned.
Taking advantage of my final blow to the Bionis, its beings took Zanza and sealed him firmly away.
Then where'd the Monado come from? Did it just randomly fall from the sky, or was it a creation of
However,
Zanza?
The battle with Zanza had greatly consumed my life force. I warned the surviving Machina that the Bionis had not yet been destroyed, and that one day he would be released.
I'm the one who released him.
I then entered a long and deep slumber, in preparation for Zanza's inevitable reawakening.
But why take over Fiora's body then? What's the point behind that?
It's all clear to me what you wanted to do. Stop the battle between the Bionis and the Mechonis.
Fiora. I see now. It was her inside you.
Yes. Lady Mayneth desired a body in which she could be free. And after you were captured by Egil's Mechon, it was I who transferred her soul into your body.
But why did it have to be my body?
Oh, hey, my question.
Because you are close to Shulk, the heir to the Monado.
So? What, just because it means that...
It was all because of our world. Because of Bionis. That this city was devastated.
Now I understand why Egil would want to stop the Bionis from reawakening. I get it too. But how's killing any of us gonna solve his problem?
Precisely. What happened to the Machina was a tragedy. But we cannot forgive the Mechon attack on Bionis.
What worries me is the Monado that the Bionis used. It's no different from how the legends describe, but still.
It must hold a deadly power.
But you have used it wisely, Shulk. It has not overwhelmed you, as it did me.
He's right. If you hadn't been using the Monado, we wouldn't have lasted 5 minutes. But it was Zanza who bestowed this sword upon me.
However, it is not Zanza who now wields the Monado. It is you, Shulk. That is also the reason why Mayneth chose Fiora as a vessel. So that the tragedy of he who wields the Monado would not be repeated.
The tragedy of he who wields the Monado?
Shulk, believe. Believe in the path you have chosen, and those who walk it with you. Mayneth once said this of the Monado. The Monado is not simply a unique weapon. It is the light within each and every person in this world.
Light? What do you mean?
It is the light of life. The will to survive no matter what. Perhaps Lady Mayneth was drawn to your light. Beyond there lies the Mayneth Shrine. Egil will be there. Is it still your intention to defeat Egil? That has not changed.
We understand the history of Mechonis now. If he is willing to listen, we will try to reason with him. But if not...
I understand. Then, if that is your decision, so be it. I will try to persuade Egil one last time. But I am prepared for his refusal.
Wait, since when can you teleport like that?
I know Vinaya said she'll try to persuade him, but she didn't sound confident.
We have to go after her. But how do we get to the shrine from here?
Up ahead is a transporter leading to the shrine. But it's inactive. We need to trigger the verification devices to activate it. We'll find one at the top of each of the 4 pillars. If we trigger them all, we can use the transporter.
How Fiora know that?
Mayneth's memories. She tells me these things.
Do you know how to trigger them?
Maybe my body itself is the key.
Okay. Then let's get searching.
Now that's why they had us go to the data center first before letting us on. Had to let us in on that crucial information before we get too far. Alrighty then. So that gives us plenty to hunt down. Let's see. After the Mayneth Shrine, Mechonis becomes unavailable. I'm assuming that also applies to the Fallen Arm, so... Okay. Good to know. In that case... You know, I spent about a couple hours with this game last time. This actually does seem like a good stopping point. Also, I need to see to my cat. It's a rare time when he's indoors, and since my roommate is here, and which is unusual to be fair, and the cat doesn't quite get along with the roommate, well, I better see to him. Make sure that he's doing okay. Either way, been meowing at me for the last half hour, about the time I saw to him, make sure he's okay. Either way, that'll be all from me. Next week when we jump into this, I suppose we'll... So the Fallen Arm will still be available, but presumably these 3 will be gone then. Okay, thanks for letting me know, James. Okay, so after the Maineth Shrine. So basically I can theoretically do everything up to actually entering the Maineth Shrine. Because pretty much what I had been seeing when I went looking online for, okay, what becomes inaccessible after the turning point, luckily everything only mentions something about a Mechonis core. So theoretically that would be the Maineth Shrine by the sounds of it. I don't know what's going to happen after that point. Maybe Maineth takes over the Mechonis or something to that effect. Or Egil does something terrible and, well, here we go. But whatever happens, I don't know what's going to happen, but if the Machina becomes unavailable, that does not bode well for our chances. So if I am going to take care of everything, probably best that I get started on that and have it be, I guess, more of a clean break, as it were. So I guess we can spend the next couple of weeks while streaming just hashing all of that out. I can use the time in between to do gem crafting, make sure that I've seen to the Collectopedia, at least figure out what all remains for it. Hopefully get all that hashed out before everything goes haywire. So, either way, now that I know where the clean break is, I should be able to move with confidence. So, with that in mind, we'll go ahead and call it here. So next week, I guess we'll wander around Agnaratha, see what all there is to see around here, up to the point where we'd go to Lady Maineth's Shrine. Then once that we've seen to that, if there's... And we can also use that as an opportunity to go... Well, I can use that as an opportunity on my own to go running around after, make sure that I have seen to everything timed. Oh, I missed a comment. Oh, there we are. Let me just finish my spiel then I'll go back to it. So, either way... Actually, that was pretty much the end of the spiel. So, after we've seen... Once that we reach the point of no return, we'll just wander around a little bit off stream and on stream, make sure that we're good to go, and then the real fun begins. Now let's see what you said earlier. If Shulk saw Ophior as a Mechon, he would hold back and try to find out what's going on, not be blinded by rage and revenge. That is a possibility. I mean, that does make sense from a logical standpoint, but alternatively... What I'd be curious to know is how much Lady Maineth and Egil's sister, I can't remember the name. What has me curious is how much Lady Maineth and Egil's sister would actually know about what happened that day. Because presumably they'd be able to look in on either Metalface's memory or the memory of somebody else. Or they'd at least be able to look at battle records from maybe what had been shown from the other faces with more of a conscience to them. But how much would they know about Shulk specifically? That, I think, would be an important question. And I think until I can come up with or see a definitive answer to that, I don't know if I necessarily buy that, but I don't know. Give me time to think about it. It'll probably make sense once I give more time to it. Either way, we'll see how it plays out. That'll probably be a couple weeks away, if not, well, 2 to 3 weeks away, given the circumstances. So, until then, if I don't see you tomorrow for Fire Emblem, I will see you next week for more Xenoblade. That should be fun. Alrighty, thank you all for watching. And next time, I guess we'll get to wander the city, see what there is to see, and hopefully not get into too much trouble. Take care.